Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about framing business ethics, which includes corporate responsibility, stakeholders, and citizenship. Before talking about corporate responsibility, let's see what corporations are. It has many definitions. They are called separate entities in their own right, independent from its owners, which means corporations have perpetual succession, surviving the death of any individual investors, employees, or customers. Corporations are also called artificial persons. They can carry the designations Inc., Corp, or Ltd. Same examples of corporations: Tesco, Boots, Virgin. So, what is corporate social responsibility? It is the attempt by companies to meet the economic, legal, ethical, and philanthropic demands of a given society. And what is the society? For our business responsibility approach, let's call it stakeholders. The term stakeholder was coined in the 60s, and through many definitions, it is individual or a whole range of groups that have legitimate interest in the corporation, which means they could be armed by or benefits from the corporation. And because of this legitimate impact, the corporation should respect their rights. Those groups have been defined by different models. The traditional management model includes shareholders, so the owners of the firm, customers, suppliers, and employees. In the stakeholder model, apart from the mentioned before, it was included government, competitors, and civil society. Finally, the network model considers the stakeholder groups as their own set of stakeholders, which means other subgroups that are impacted by the firm in a different way. For example, your parents or children are part of UWS network. Once they are indirectly impacted by how UWS impact you, the customers. Today, corporations have taken a role in society that overlaps the interference quite substantially with government role, and by so, they face many social expectations. Looking for a new way to address those expectations, a new term was coined in the 90s, the term corporate citizenship. It was being defined as the social role of corporations in citizens' rights. The citizenship comprises three rights for citizens. First, the social rights, so the freedom to participate in society. Second, the civil rights, the freedom from abuse, freedom of speech. And finally, the political rights, the freedom to vote or to participate politically. Of course, any corporation's social responsibility approach needs to be controlled to guarantee the citizen or stakeholders' rights. But who should control corporations? The government, their own corporation, independent bodies? One avenue for corporate accountability is the free market system. It's the market itself. So consumers' choice are like voters. For the votes, they can decide what should be or not should be offered in the marketing. Is that true? Large corporations in this model corporate accountability is quite a big challenge for individual power. Another way to provide corporate accountability is the corporation audit and report of their social, ethical, and environmental performance. The accountability also includes the communication with stakeholders, the development of stakeholder dialogue, and stakeholder partnerships. In order to make this communication effective and due to its relevance for corporate accountability, the term corporate transparency is applied, which means the degree to which corporate decisions, policies, activities, and impacts are acknowledged and made visible to relevant stakeholders. The level of transparency is measured by three elements. First, disclosure. So, whether the relevant information is made available in a timely and accessible manner. For example, is your company offering the updated reports or the last annual report is back to 90s. Second, the clarity, which means the degree of which information is understandable to relevant stakeholders. For example, the annual report of your firm is accessible to all stakeholders or just corporate people highly skilled. And accuracy, so the disclosure information is correct and reliable. Okay, thank you for listening. I'm waiting for you in the next video. Bye.